Oh Jesus.
Oh Jesus, you're on the spot. This
Oh
is the
God.
first test show of Just Let It Happen. Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
we're in the middle of talking to this bullshit. We can just start now. We don't have to start over.
okay.
It's
Um,
called cutting.
yeah, we're gonna cut it in and
Yeah.
out. So
Yeah.
we're talking about right now the PC gamers best and worst franchises getting worse. I'm here with Hollow, Dunkar, Tribesman, and myself, Censored. Okay, so we just went over the getting better thanks to Tribesman's awesome relaying of skills. We went over them
Thank you.
really fast.
Thank you.
I had no time to react to it.
Yeah, I'm like, slow the fuck down, Tribesman. He's like getting
No.
better, and we can agree that this list is kind of meh. I mean, you got Elder Scrolls,
Yeah.
okay, Skyrim's cool. Fallout, it went 3D, hooray! But I kind of like the old school style with the turn-based
Yeah, dude.
combat and stuff.
The Infinity Engine is best engine.
Yeah,
and
turn-based combat's always fun.
yeah, exactly. And Team Fortress, that's not really a franchise, and I think we came to that conclusion.
Well, I mean, technically it is, but I mean, there's no more installments. It's
How
just
is it
gonna
a
be
franchise? It's just one.
Two
It's
games.
2 games that just keeps adapting itself and redoing itself over and over and over again.
That's true. Yeah.
Total
But-
War. Honestly, I've never played it, so
I'm going to disagree that it's getting better because I thought Shogun was by far way worse than Medieval 2, which also Empires was worse.
Dude, Medieval was amazing. Like the first one, it was about like just throwing as many peasants at an at an army of knights as possible.
Maybe that's how you played, but I don't think that's how everyone did.
Dude,
it reminds me of an old game by Sierra, like King. Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but it was a stupid ass game where you can go and like just kill all your peasants and stuff. It was cool.
Yeah, dude.
Kingdom Rising or something.
You have to keep the peasants in line.
Dude, the peasants
Show
will get
them
out of
who's the
control.
boss.
Okay, and then Civilization. Honestly, haven't played 1 through 5, but I hear they're pretty good.
I heard 5 was the worst, though.
Really?
So as a Civilization fan, this actually goes to the whole Diablo argument as well. Like they changed something, get angry.
Ah.
So
Well, we're gonna have that argument again. So
yeah, they simplified the game a bit, which I think is nice because there was a lot of stupid crap that basically made Civilization 4 impossible to play multiplayer. And there's no more army stacking, which is a huge thing. Like you used to be able to have like 40 dudes on a tile. This time your armies actually can control land. Like you can only have one army on a hex at a time. Also, they changed it to hex as opposed to squares.
like most games nowadays,
Whoop-de-doo.
it's all hex now.
Yeah, and hex is like the standard for like turn-based strategy games, like it used to be, and so that's kind of cool. But the fact that the army stacking thing is awesome that they removed that because it was just fucking broken in number 4.
Yeah, I can see that. I played a bit of 4. I kind of enjoy the game, but it is complicated as hell.
Yeah,
And army stacking is bullshit because you have
Yeah.
like 1,000 people in that one city.
yeah. So instead of actually having troops matter and
User
like
joined
movement
your
matter,
channel.
I don't fucking know why they would do that. That's bullshit. Ew. Welcome, hot dog.
God damn it. Anyway, in the middle of recording a podcast, here comes Hot Dog.
The fuck is happening?
God.
What I do?
Nothing. You didn't do anything.
Welcome someone random that I don't know.
You don't know hot dog.
I don't know Hot Dog.
Okay, this is fantastic. So you get to meet hot dog, and hot dog gets to experience censored, and we talk
Yeah,
about video games
I'm
and
definitely
stuff.
an experience. Let's just say that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. How many times have I almost been banned? Anyway,
Surprisingly, not that many times.
it's like 2 or 3. Anyway, let's move on. Since no one really cares about that.
Fucking
Civil-
civilization.
Fucking Civilization. You're the only one that really cares.
No one gives a fuck.
No one gives a flying fuck. Getting worse. Most votes. This is by PC Gamer, by the way. Came out today. Looks like 8/1/2012. Getting worse. Most votes. Call of Duty. I will admit it's getting worse, but I don't think it's number 1. I think that's just fanboys getting on it and saying, let's get it somewhere in the top 5.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean, like,
excited.
Call of Duty's
I'm kind of excited for the robot thing or whatever. It's about robots from the
What, Black
future
Ops 2?
You
coming
mean
back in
Terminator
time
video
and trying to
game?
kill us, right? And then we have to send Kyle Reese back in time to prevent it from happening. That's what that
Yes.
game's about, right?
Does anyone remember Michael Biehn? Has he been in any movies lately? Dude, that guy is awesome. He played Kyle Reese, obviously.
Oh,
Don't know
who's
what I'm
Michael
talking about.
Bean?
The guy
The
that
fuck?
played Kyle Reese and Hicks in Alien.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same guy. You didn't know that, did you?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah.
The
Anyway.
more you know.
The second one should be number 1, I think. Dragon. Okay, I just clicked something. Hold on. Dragon Age. They fucked the second one up. That is doing it wrong. It was basically Kirkwall the game. You stayed in the city. It had nowhere near the feel of epicness. I mean, let's be in agreement here. I'm not going to accept anything else.
What?
If you have an opinion, let me know on this. But it's just a horrible fucking game. I
I
couldn't
gotta
get
agree with
through
you.
it. I could not get through it.
I could not
started
either.
playing it.
I
Ugh.
like the first one.
Well, the
That
first
was
one
pretty
is
cool.
awesome.
It was like a weird return to Baldur's Gate when they couldn't get the
Yeah.
license to do Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, the first one I will put in my top 10
'Cause-
video games of all time. It's that important. Up there with Baldur's Gate, which is also in the top 10.
Yeah.
Um,
They're like, we've got dwarves and shit. Clearly, there's no. It's different enough from Dungeons and Dragons that we won't get our asses sued.
yeah, they're
Thanks,
There's nothing
Atari.
like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, there's a shout out to Atari. Do fucking something with the D&D
Do s-
license, you
do
assholes.
something. Do something at all, dude. Atari hasn't done anything lately.
Dude, they're the ones responsible for the rights to D&D.
Yeah, and they're
They
not
should do something
doing
fun.
shit.
I know.
Dude, they released
Wait,
something.
no, it's because it's 4th edition.
Ah!
You can't do anything fun with 4th edition.
Fourth
You'd be
edition
playing
is the WoW of D&D.
Yeah, like if you did a game with 4th edition, you'd be playing WoW.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
I like 4th edition. Don't get me wrong.
No,
I
4th edition
kind of like
sucks.
Okay,
Fourth
look, I
edition is
kind of
fourth
like
edition.
4th edition because it's just straightforward. let the players do what they want, Like, but I will play Pathfinder over
dumbed
4th
down.
any day. It is
Oh, yeah.
dumbed down.
It's so
But
dumbed down. I
when
hate
I'm
it.
playing with my fiance, it's like it's a lot easier to explain 4th edition than Pathfinder.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, I
it's not
agree.
like, well, you have to take all of these dice and roll them, and then when the gods align, you can do something. Um,
I think Pathfinder buying the 3.5 licenses and stuff was probably the best thing they could ever do because
Yeah.
it's just that game has such a huge following now. But that's not what we're talking about. We'll get onto that later. Third one,
Tabletop's
Diablo.
I
You two were under the impression it didn't get worse. I am.
I didn't extensively play Diablo 2 though, which is probably the issue.
I did too. So I am like Asperger's about Diablo. I'm fucking all over that shit, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is amazing. Ooh.
And I'm the exact opposite. I played the shit out of Diablo 1. Diablo 2 I played a couple times through, but I didn't really get that much into it because the spamming just really got to me.
Yeah.
And I know I could lock the game, but where's the fun in that? But I never really got into like the clan situation and that kind of thing for it, so I never really had anyone to play with. But Diablo 3 from Diablo 1 and from Diablo 2, from what I played of it, it's way too easy to like not mess up your character. I know you guys say that's a good thing, but I'm sitting here going, I mean, if I want to roll around with full decks on a mage, I should be able to.
Yeah, but the thing is, you wanted
can,
to go.
You can still do that in Diablo 3.
But you have to stack gear for it. I'm talking
Yeah.
about assigning stats. If you look at every time you
Yeah.
level up, you see stats being assigned to you. It's if you're a mage, it's like or a mage, wizard, whatever the fuck it's called. Or let's just go with witch doctor because I'm used to it. Dude, by the way, the fucking male sound of the witch doctor going, I can't fucking play it.
Dude, it's so fucking funny.
I have to play a female witch doctor each time because the guy's like, I'm coming. Speaking of which, Holler, you remember when we played 4 witch doctors all throwing jars?
That was
the
amazing.
best.
We need to do that again. We need to do this again.
Yes, we did.
This
Now that
1,000
Dunkar's
times, yes.
now that Dunkar's actually playing the game again after his mini
I
little
haven't
boycott
played-
that I
I haven't
that I-
played it since that one day.
bashed. Yeah, well, I still got you to come back to it, and that's one of the most epic things I've ever done.
Yeah, then,
Such an
like,
asshole.
And by the way, they're the poll results so everyone can look at them.
Okay, we'll put that in the notes on the test show. I'll put it on iTunes. Why not? We'll fill it out later. We'll cut it together.
I'm talking about the
Um,
HoloLens Dunkar.
What?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah.
What is this?
The
Link.
link so you guys can see this and follow
Oh.
along.
Oh, this is, whoa! There's lines and stuff. I like those. I like statistics and things.
Yeah.
Lots of things.
Oh
So-
shit! And they break it down into weird different categories.
And
That's
pictures.
awesome. I love pictures. What the fuck is number
Yes.
3 on the second one on Getting Better? What is that thing?
Hold on. That is what? On Getting Better?
That's Dragon Age. No,
That's
getting better fewest votes.
Oh,
Wait.
okay. Yeah, that's one of the main enemies in Dragon Age, I think.
No, it is because that thing looks like
That's
Uh,
the Dark Spawn.
it looks amazing. It looks like something from like a 1980s fucking practical
yeah.
effects movie. It's amazing.
Speaking of which, Hollow, did your mom do any film work back then?
my mom, I think a little bit.
Dunkar got it.
Sent you ass.
No, yeah, I got it too.
Anyway, so Diablo. I still think that I played the shit out of it. I got to Inferno, unlike Hollow, but
Yeah,
of
dude.
course I'm going pussy mode with the
Yeah.
with non-hardcore.
Yeah, you gotta go
Hardcore is best
hardcore.
core.
Hardcore
Every
or go home. I've died countless times.
I know you like it, don't
at
you?
like level. Yeah, I fucking love it. Like I can't play it without the fear of death. I mean,
Heck, I've done that. Like, I played without the fear of death, and you're just gonna run in and don't care.
yeah, like
It's not as fun.
They try to hit your pocketbook now, but it still doesn't matter. You're just like, who cares? I'll just get more gear.
whatever, man.
I'll
I'm
get
gonna
more
die.
money.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Dude, the most epic thing I think we did in hardcore mode, except for the 4 witch doctors, was doing the naked challenge.
Dude, that thing was amazing. No one died.
No gear, go.
No one died, and it worked.
Oh my
and
God.
that was great. We made it to the Skeleton King. We punched the shit out of that guy.
And then you try to keep going on, and it got worse and worse, and you finally died.
Yeah, it got horrible. Well,
After
I mean, I did that with the Barbarian too, like the White Challenge, which was amazing.
the white challenge is awesome. I pulled that from one of the Diablo podcasts. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, dude, I
Yeah.
made it. past
Diablo off the
Butcher.
record. Yeah, let's give a little shout out to them. They had the white challenge. They have hardcore challenges every week, and that's where I got that. And it seemed to go over really well with you guys.
Yeah.
So
I've got
let's
a
talk
hardcore
about World
problem.
of Warcraft. Dude. I don't know if you guys have any opinion on it. I know Dunkar used to play, and we actually talked about it in depth in the car when you came over. Sounds kind of creepy, but
Oh yeah,
I was wondering why you added that in. That was
dude,
a
you
little
you
weird.
fucking creeper.
I know, dude. I went and picked up a 20-year-old that was like 45 minutes away from me with my fiance.
Oh.
All
you,
Weird
right.
you had a nice little
We had a nice
dinner
little
date.
bow chicka wow wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
the hookah was really good. We're actually
That
going to
was
go back
amazing.
there this weekend. I'll find the name of that for anyone in the San Francisco area. So World of Warcraft. Yeah, I would say it was getting better until what, Dunkar?
They standardized healing.
No.
Pandas.
Thank you. Pandas.
Uh.
Well, they standardized healing, yeah, but let's just
That bugged the shit out of me.
I
Like,
think.
oh my god, I had no fun after that. There was no reason to play a different healer than the hero you were playing because they were all the goddamn same.
What do they do? What is this?
Plus, I couldn't jump around in my tree form.
yes,
not
they
okay.
did take away tree form. They
What?
are giving
Not
it back
okay.
though, but again,
I don't
too little,
care.
too late. Yeah, dude, coming from someone who ran a raiding guild, and was a raid leader for a while, and went hardcore for a while. Hardcore means something different, Hollow, in World of Warcraft.
Oh.
And,
I would play World of Warcraft if there was hardcore mode.
Oh god, that'd
there
be crazy.
actually is. It's called the Iron Man Challenge. I did it, and when I moved, I lagged out and I died. It's the white challenge combined with like one death, and you have to delete your character. So you can't use any skill. You can only use your own skills. You can only use whites or grays, and you can't spec into anything.
Wait, you
Oh,
can't use your
God.
skills?
And you can only use skills that you get naturally. You can't spec into any talent trees. And
Okay.
you can't group. It's suicidal. I actually got to level 20 or at level 19 right before I got Feign Death, and I died as a freaking hunter. I was like, fuck.
That's
But
crazy.
it was fun as hell. It like revitalized the game for me. But then like
Yeah, because the game's too easy.
Yeah, the game's way too easy.
Yeah.
And I was going through. I made an undead so I can scavenge and get health because I was also doing it so I couldn't eat or drink anything as
That
well.
sounds
Oh
hilarious.
God.
Yeah, that wasn't in the rule set, but I was doing it anyway, so I had to scavenge all my corpses to eat to get my health.
That sounds
So,
pretty fantastic, actually.
Yeah, it actually made the game really fun. But so what I recommend is to anyone that wants to play it, do the hardcore challenge or do the Iron Man challenge. I think it's wowironman.com. Do the WoW Ironman challenge up to level 20 and just get a test account, just get a trial account and do that over and over and over again. It's the most fun you'll have in the game.
Yeah.
But you're talking to someone who 5 to 7 days a week for like 4 or 5 months straight was raiding as a raid leader and a guild leader. It was crazy. The game was fun, but nowhere near what it was in vanilla. When you had the 40-man raids and the chaos that caused. But again, with all the changes in the looking for group stuff, I think it was a lot better than what it was in vanilla overall
I
until
would disagree with the
pandas.
looking for group thing.
I
Yeah.
I like that.
I didn't
No,
like
no.
it either, but you got to realize that not everyone like has the player base in order to play. I mean,
Yeah, I understand that point, but the thing is that dungeons used to be special. It used to be, yes, I'm gonna go to a dungeon, I'm gonna get some good gear.
Yeah, I agree
Now
with that.
you can
Yeah.
never quest. You don't have to quest. You can hit like level 10 or so and then just start.
Yeah, that's something that killed the game for me.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
And
I'll
it's
be honest
faster.
too.
It's faster than questing. So it's like, why would you do anything else?
I'll be honest. Like, I didn't like it when it came out either, but then it kind of grew on me because I was just
I liked
like,
it at first until I thought,
"Eh."
wait, dungeons aren't special. It doesn't take 10 hours to try to get a dungeon game going.
Yeah, but the fact is, that it took 10 hours. I mean, you're talking about the same thing I was talking about with, I want my skill points back in Diablo. You know, I want my I want to make it harder. You know,
No,
like
no,
that's
no, no,
exactly
no.
what you're saying.
There's a difference there. I'm saying that dungeons were a treat before.
Yeah.
Now they're whatever. I'm gonna do this for hours upon hours. I'm just gonna sit here all day and play dungeons.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to leave the city, and it's annoying.
Yeah,
But Raid Finder was awesome. I loved Raid Finder.
It,
Okay, that's useful.
The Raid Finder was amusing. You just go there and face roll like huge bosses.
what? Bullets?
Yeah, it was bad. Like 25 man pug is what it was. It was like looking for a group, but with like fucking 25
horrible.
people. It was bad. Everything was so easy. Like you can do like Ultraxian like with your eyes closed. You didn't even have to like hit the button and go into your dream state in order to survive the shots. It was funny as hell.
Which was another
Um,
problem, the power scaling.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So let's move on to the next one.
Oh
Mass
wait,
Effect.
hold on. I just wanted to throw in my 2 cents on the whole World of Warcraft thing.
Okay, go ahead.
So I think it became shit after vanilla. Like after
Yeah.
the original thing, it just turned to shit because all this instancing crap just ruined the game. Like you can't play outside of the city anymore. It's always just queuing and stuff, and it's just crap. And like I was actually the first guy to beat the game without wearing armor at all through the entire process. So I was that guy. I was that asshole. And I just have no love for the game because it's way too easy. It's
Hollow the Masochist. That's why you like the naked
yeah,
challenge.
that's why I like the naked challenge. That's why I like all these other like fucking game
Makes dumbed
modes
down
that
games hard.
yeah.
Well, see, yeah, that's what I
but it
love
was
about
still
stuff.
easy. It was easy as hell still, even without any armor. What the ah!
Were you a hunter or something?
I was a hunter because I was like, I don't
Well,
know.
Well,
what
that's
this is-
why.
Yeah,
That's
but
why, dude. You don't need armor as a hunter.
yeah, but well, they actually did a hot fix the moment I made it to 59, where they made it so that your armor and gear affect your pet. So my pet was effectively stripped of his ability as well. So I talked to some GMs about that, and they're like, "Yeah, we're watching you," and I'm like, ha, "Awesome."
So you were the reason for that.
Yeah, I
You
got
asshole.
I got hunters nerfed.
That's like a
Actually, I'm
theme.
happy.
That's like a theme getting monks nerfed because they were watching him rotate on those skills for the Diablo Inferno runs.
Oh, that's awesome.
For 8k HP, monks were invincible because they just rotate their skills.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm back. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
User left your channel.
Ugh.
We probably should be in the recording channel.
Yeah, I guess, or something.
I don't even think we have one of those anymore, do we?
Yeah, but everyone's a fucking admin. They can get in anyway.
That's what we
Was-
password it.
Was Bullets on fucking what is that team? Monomaniac in Tribes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of which, this is brought to you by Esports for Clutch, the best YouTube video ever.
Yes.
Oh God, yes.
Or Clutch for Esports, one of the two. Just look it up.
It's amazing. If you like Tribes, you'll love that video.
I'm trying to get it up to over like 10,000 views, so we'll see what happens.
It has the best esports I've ever seen in my life.
It's being referenced in like media now. It's hilarious.
That's amazing.
That poster that was made yesterday.
What?
Wait, what? The
one
really?
for the Nexus tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says "I want esports all over your face" or something like that.
Wait. That's our Nexus tournament.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's in media now. It's media format. I'm just trying to hype it. Asshole.
I'm sorry. I'm just like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, way to go, Hollow.
I just ruined it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This episode is also brought to you by badminton players who try to fail.
And brazzers and alcohol. Lots of
Yes.
alcohol.
Yes.
I actually had my first moonshine last night, and it tasted kind of like
Moonshine.
corn on the cob, which is amazing.
Did you
That
make
is
it
amazing.
from home or?
No. I would be not here if I did that.
That's illegal, right?
Yeah, and I'd be dead.
How is that illegal?
It's mainly because people are too stupid to actually,
Do it right.
do it right, and they die instead, and I would be one of those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of one of those people, are you one of those people going to QuakeCon?
No,
Oh,
unfortunately.
you're not going. You're the fucking leader of this.
I
bullshit
know,
thing.
I know. I just didn't have enough money or the time to do it, and now,
But you said you did when you were drunk, and you're gonna drunk buy the tickets.
yeah, but they wouldn't let me because there's no slots left, and
Slots.
or ticket holes. What the fuck do you call them?
Ticket holes. Let's go ticket holes.
Spaces. Maybe. Yeah. Those.
So we are
Tickets.
completely off track by now.
Yeah, we are.
That's quite all right. This
We have no idea
supposed
what's
to have
going
no
on.
point. Anyway, okay.
We didn't even
So-
know we were doing one of these right now.
Yeah, I know. It's just
I mean-
we're recording. Anyway, so Mass Effect is the getting worse. Honestly, I stopped at Mass Effect 2 right at the end because I was waiting for my fiance to catch up, and then she passed me and kept going. And after I heard what happened at the end of the third one, I really didn't care.
I could never get into
That
Mass
sounds like
Effect.
a plan.
I tried like hell in the first one to enjoy it. I just couldn't. The story, I
Really?
just couldn't
love
get
the
it.
first one. The story, I love the. Okay, look, I'm one of those people that really gets into the whole scenario of it. The storyline is kind of secondary. I like to be absorbed into the world. I went through. I got the app on my phone. I have the fucking codex on my phone. It's crazy. I listen to the shit out of that. I mean, here I'll pull it up for you. But like the third game with the three different endings, and they just fucked up. I heard it's just it took the wind out of my sails.
I
What color
heard
do you
that
want for your ending?
they changed
Yeah,
the
what
color, which is funny.
Yeah, we're not giving away the ending, but it's just the only difference is colors. It's stupid.
Yeah, I think they did a patch, like a hotfix recently. I mean, you could ask Sadwinder. Oh.
Yeah, they released a few, but here's the codex on my phone. Hold on.
Oh,
To
Yo.
discover the Citadel.
how
When
big
the
is your nerd
Solarians
penis?
arrived, it was the
It's pretty
Asari who
huge, I
proposed
guess.
the establishment of the-
You see, Sensor is selecting his.
Oh, I worked for 140 hours. That was cool.
What's this about an e-penis? I was too
finally
busy
able
nerding
to
out.
play video games again, which is nice. And I'm terrible. I'm just getting shot by everybody.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
dude.
worked what 6.5 days?
Yeah, in like 8 days. So I slept for like 4 hours a night apparently.
The math doesn't work, but okay, that's probably why they called you and were like, why does this say 6.5 days?
What? Oh, I have no idea what's going on. To be honest, I'm still recovering from that crap.
I thought we weren't going to do a podcast because of it, but hey, we had a conversation and here we are. So
Yeah, dude.
it's amazing what conversations do. But yeah,
Yeah,
I will admit that game did get worse. I mean, the first one you could like. I'll be honest though, I liked the way that they changed the equipment to all this bullshit to like streamlining it. That's one of the games where I was okay with it, because it made it so much easier to manage your characters and get more into the story. And I like the fact that they took out the Mako, but I didn't like the fact that they have prospecting missions where you have to get your materials by going and shooting probes at a planet.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
That's so stupid. Oh my god.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you played that other game from like 1,000 years ago, it's called, what the fuck is it called? It's
XCOM?
called it's called Star Control 2. And with that game, you had to go like harvest planets and stuff, and
Yeah, but
actually bring a
That was
lander
the point
down.
of the game.
That was the point of the game. This game is like you upgrade your weapons by like shooting probes at something, and like you play this little mini game that no one ever fucking cares about.
But you
That's
have to do
true.
anyways because you need the weapons. Or you don't need the weapons, but you feel like you need the weapons.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, because everyone who's
Just
anyone
gotta
plays it
get
on
it all.
casual. Anyway, so yeah, I will admit that, but I like the fact that that they had the guy who played the elusive man be actually a named talent, and I also like the fact that Seth Green did the voice of Joker over and over and over again because he did
that
actually a
freaked me
good
out.
job at that. Yeah, it's like I'm listening to Chris Griffin.
Huh. I am
but-
inside of a wall.
Okay.
What the hell? Yeah, I'm playing a little Battlefield, and I merged into the wall. The hell?
So yeah, so
Yeah.
I will agree with Mass Effect being in there, but I really think that there could have been some other games that have gotten worse. Does anyone have any ideas on what those could be?
Other games that have gotten worse.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean it could be
I have no
something
idea.
obscure. Yeah, I'm putting you guys on the spot. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Trying
it's
to
like,
think.
I don't want to think.
I could go to
I don't
old
want to have to
school.
think. What is this crap?
Battlefront 2
Oh yeah.
was worse than Battlefront 1 because they
What?
standardized it.
What do you mean
got crapped?
standardized?
If you guys remember Battlefront 1.
Oh, Star
the-
Control 3 was crap.
Battlefront
Yeah.
1, the Empire had more powerful, less accurate weapons. The Rebels had weaker, more accurate weapons. Not everybody had the same basic gear. The clip
Yeah.
sizes were different. One sniper could zoom in twice. Oh crap, I'm getting a phone call. I need to go for a second. Very
Timing.
professional.
Command and Conquer. It went from pretty amazing at Red Alert 2 to Generals, which was meh, and then it got a little bit better with Command and Conquer 3, and then it got even cooler with Kane's Wrath, and they basically balanced the game around Red Alert 2 style, which was amazing. And then Command and Conquer 4 came out and just coup de grace anything that I cared about in the whole Command and Conquer series, and it makes me sad because they killed the game. They killed it with their massive EA penis. And
Goddamn EA.
what they should have done is just pushed out a standard Command and Conquer game like Command and Conquer 3, continued the storyline, and made a separate game for Command and Conquer 4. Because I mean, that game is pretty cool actually. It's a pretty cool game. However, it's not a Command and Conquer game, and that's the biggest issue. And makes me sad. And then they're putting Facebook games of Command and Conquer, and
Rage.
Well, they're doing Facebook games of everything. I mean,
Yeah, but
they even have a Facebook game that actually uses 3.5 rule set for Neverwinter Nights, which is actually kind of cool.
that is
But
kinda
That's
they
interesting.
have Dragon Age Legends, but that actually switched to an offline only game.
cool. Yeah,
but yeah,
it,
like,
it just feels
Facebook
like they're
games are-
beating a dead horse, kind of like the Tribe series. Like
Oh, God.
I'm
No, this
saying,
needs to be-
I thought
Tribes-
we could go through an
Tribes
entire
Vengeance.
generator
Stop.
podcast without talking about
That has to
Tribe.
be a different
no,
podcast.
you
That
you
has to be a
you,
different
you
podcast.
baited this. You baited this because you were like, hey, are there any other series that have gone downhill over? And I'm like, I'm not going to talk about Tribes, but
This
I
has to be
had-
a different podcast. It's going to be the entire podcast at a different time.
Yes, the downfall of Tribes. But yes,
Yeah.
we all understand that Tribe sucks, and we can actually go over that in
Oh,
a little
God.
bit. No, I used some of this Listerine stuff while in the middle of talking like a
Why
smart
would
guy.
you do that?
this sounds like a terrible idea. Why?
Ah, it tastes so good.
Ah!
Yeah,
so
I
ma-
started smoking cigarettes again because I'm out of cigars and I need my nicotine fix. My cigars are going to be here in 2 days, so
Nice.
I picked up a pack of cigarettes, and I don't even inhale. I just need the nicotine, so I just smoke them.
I don't even inhale.
I don't inhale.
I'm
I'm president.
I just puff. I
just
don't
puff,
inhale.
puff. But yeah, as you can see, we're trying to avoid the tribes discussion because that's going to be a full
a
hour later.
Can of worms.
Like, we need to prepare that. And...
Yeah.
That's actually going to be show 1 because this is just a test show. So show 1's going to be on Skype.
And
That way no
more
one can
people.
bother us. And we can bring people into the call. And I did register a Skype address just for it too, for censored. So
I mean, we could, have a locked channel.
admins
then-
can still get in.
Yeah,
we put a password.
but I mean,
and-
like, who wouldn't want to hear Dilbark yelling about stuff?
That's why they tune into the podcast. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, the logistics
Yeah, yeah.
of it we can talk about later.
Is
But-
We're
part of
not
the
recording.
stupid banter is part of the whole, thing.
Well, yeah, and we can pull people in and stuff. But oh yeah, did you like how when you moved me last night, I counter moved you and then disconnected? I was fucking laying in bed, and then all of a sudden on my loudspeakers it was like, "You were moved." I'm like, "Motherfucker!" And I got up out of bed.
Wait, I moved you?
Yeah, and I saw Hala move me, so I moved you into a different channel, and then I disconnected.
And I'm letting you know that I honestly don't remember anything about that night.
Why do you have? Okay, you don't have your admin back. That's good.
No, I do.
Did they change the? Oh yeah, they took out the tribes.
Yeah, they just took out the symbols. Yeah.
So now we don't know who the admins are. That's good. I still think that only like 3 people should be admin, but whatever.
It's significantly reduced from what it was.
Anyway, someone that was going to be common in this podcast, Formulac.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long has he
Beard
been
was-
with you guys?
He's been with us about 2 to 3 weeks after we started.
Ah.
Yeah, so he's been with us for a while.
Yeah, I would give a shout out to the clan's webpage, but it kind of sucks.
Oh yeah, it's crap.
Yeah.
We're like, fuck it.
I
We don't
will-
need to look at this
But
shit.
fuck
We
it.
just
Yeah, I will say that they are on Facebook, and that's admin by me.
Oh god, that's bad.
wait. We're on Facebook.
Yeah, I sent you this a while ago.
Sweet.
It's yeah. And I
Dude.
also give shout outs to Winters and Team Sex Dolphin, the
Oh,
team
yeah.
he created, which
Yeah.
logo I created. Hey, it's a piece of art, son.
And I mourn the death of Moot Point.
That you
Oh.
absorbed and destroyed.
Yeah.
No. Okay, see, here's the motto of it. The motto of this whole podcast. Just let it happen.
Just let it happen.
Team Generator podcast. Consume or be destroyed. Consume or destroy. Be absorbed or be destroyed. It's one of the two.
And I got absorbed. As
Right,
been censored.
We all got absorbed, dude. I
Yeah,
came
dude.
over. Okay. Here's the progression here, and this is the weirdest thing. I was playing for I don't even remember the fuck their name was.
Thea's team.
Thundercunt?
Yeah,
Thundercunt.
Team Thundercunt.
Yeah.
Was playing for them, and then I went on Moot Point's B team while I was playing for them to get extra time because I was a sub. You know, I was new to Tribes Ascend. That's a bad word, by the way. I was new to Tribes Ascend, former Tribes player. I was like, oh yeah, I'm badass. I show up, and then I'm like, this game's completely different. The second time I played it, I was trying out for a team, and so they keep me around for shits and giggles as a mascot. So then I joined Moot Point's B team, and I'm playing for them for a little bit, and then I get kicked out of Team Thundercunt for calling them out, calling Thea out on how bad she was playing after a 2-week layover, which is true. You know, you don't stream after 2 weeks of not playing, and the stream's meant for recruiting. It's stupid.
Wait, the stream was actually meant for recruiting?
Yes, she said
Yeah.
that beforehand, and that's why I mentioned it. I'm like, maybe you should like stop your stream and practice. And then she got pissed off, kicked me out, and then begged me to come back. Thea, if you're listening, you know you begged me. Come on, baby girl.
I seriously doubt she's ever going to listen to anything you say again.
I know. She's probably gonna find this and go, "What the fuck?"
You
oh,
know what?
it's
I
Hala,
We should
never
send it to
mind.
her.
I'd
We should
tap
find
that.
her and send it
I'd
to
tap
her.
that.
She's
I
kind of
guess.
cute. She
Yeah.
is kind of cute. I will admit. I haven't seen her in the tribe scene for a long, long time. I think she did actually quit, but God, let's
She
hope
came
so.
back. She came back. It's basically the same thing that happened with us too. We're just like, you know what? We're gonna show up and see if this new patch has fixed everything. Nope.
Nyan Cat. That's all I gotta say. That
Yeah.
showing up
Yeah.
in the map caused how many of us to uninstall?
I did.
I did.
I did.
And guess what? High res. You reinstalled it on my machine without consent after that.
Yeah, your game is a
Rape your
fucking
machine.
virus. What is this?
They raped your machine.
They did.
Let's give credit where credit's due, though. They have the best virus on the planet. If you play Smite, it'll reinstall Tribes.
Damn it. Smite is actually a good game.
It is a
Except
good
for
game.
the whole fuck the Hindus thing.
Shout outs to Todd Harris and his I don't know, it's not anti-Semitic, it's anti-Hinduist racist comments. I still
out
like
for
that
being an
picture that
asshole.
was made. Yeah, thank you, Todd Harris.
Giving us
Actually,
material.
Winters was following one of the Tribes Ascend developers on Twitter, and so he's on his description. He's like working on Tribes Ascend. I'm like, and then I send him a tweet. I'm like, people actually are working on this game.
Oh god, did he respond?
No, I removed it because I'm like, you know what? That's just mean for even for me. I'm like, I'm whatever. Yeah, I deleted it. I thought
God, I wish
against
it never
it.
came to Steam.
Oh.
Wait,
Dude,
we got
yeah.
back on Tribes. We do something.
No, we have to
No,
leave.
no.
Go somewhere
No.
else.
Okay.
Elsewhere.
So anyway, so then and then I left that team, or I got kicked out, and then she begged me back. I said no. And then I was on Moot Point for a long time, and then Drunken Masters 2 happened.
Drunken Masters.
That got me a 3-day hangover. Thank you, Hollow.
Yeah, dude. Drunken Magic.
If anyone doesn't know what that is, tribescast.com and look up the Drunken Legends Drunken Legends. Fuck that
Masters.
team.
Yeah.
Drunken Masters matches. They are epic. We even did a capture and hold one at the end, and
It was
it
actually
sucked.
enjoyable.
Yeah.
It sucked
It was
until
terrible.
Winters, the golden voice of Tribes, picked it up and actually made it interesting and made me into a pro commentator, which was amusing. I was playing, and by the way, I did switch teams mid-game, so I was playing for Generator, and then I switched to team, or I was playing for Sex Dolphin, and then I switched to team Clutch Esports halfway through, and I was just annihilating. I had never played the Shrike before, ever, and is it the Shrike, right?
The plane thing? Yeah.
Yeah, the Shrike. I never played a Shrike before, and I was just killing noobs and stuff.
Drunken
And I was just,
Magic.
yeah, it was awesome. And I was commentating while I was playing. Winters was like, "Are you actually playing?" I'm like, "Yeah, sir. You know, being a pro Tribes, player, I have to commentate and play at the same time. I have to go all in for these guys, because being a pro Tribes player, I've seen my fair share of Tribes playing in my past. Anyway, so it was actually very enjoyable, and it came down to the last point.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Didn't they come back and beat you like right at the end?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was so bad. It was so bad.
I was so happy because I was on their team at the end. I was like, "Oh fuck, this is gonna be close." Which is like, "It's gonna be close." I'm like, "Oh shit!" It was awesome.
Oh man, it was incredible. I mean, I had a lot of fun playing that mode. Weirdly
Yeah.
enough. We're back on Tribes. God damn it.
No, not really.
This is a Tribes clan. At least it's started out with. So we're inevitably gonna end up on Tribes no matter what we talk about.
Yeah.
So might as well just put it in the tags. Tribes talk will
or something like that.
evidently come in at one point or another during
warning
every
the
single
Tribes.
show.
Yeah. So about
Yeah.
that Tribes and fuck Hindus and
So yeah, Tribes is one of those games that has actually gotten a lot worse, and we'll talk about that in detail on our first show, since this is just a test show.
Yay!
I might actually include some of this in the actual first show as a whole segment, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, anyone got anything else to add?
Are we continuing down a list or?
No, that was it. That was all we got. So I was just gonna stop recording.
that's legit.
I'm
'Cause-
okay with that.
It's a segment, and I'll post it on YouTube for
Yeah.
whatever and all that good stuff. So
Yeah, it is.
yummy.
Yep.
Anyway, test 1 done.